Welcome to the Introduction to Child Nutrition Programs training module, presented by the Maine Department of Education Child Nutrition Programs. This presentation is designed to provide you with a brief overview of child nutrition programs and program requirements. Further information about the topics presented in this training can be found in additional training modules on our webpage. You may also contact our office at any time, and if you haven't done so already, we recommend you join our listserv. The link to sign up is on the homepage of our website. Child nutrition programs are regulated and funded at the federal level by the United States Department of Agriculture, Food and Nutrition Service, commonly called USDA FNS for short. Each state has a state agency that administers the programs. In Maine, the state agency is at the Maine Department of Education. As the state agency, we are in charge of making sure that sponsors at the local level implement federal child nutrition programs correctly and for distributing funds for meal reimbursement. Here is our fabulous team of 15. We have a lot of fun together and are always available to assist you, so please don't ever hesitate to reach out. There are a multitude of child nutrition programs available for sponsors to implement. Each program has its own set of requirements, but they are all designed to ensure children have access to good nutrition. The programs commonly provided by school sponsors include the National School Lunch Program, the School Breakfast Program, the Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Program, the USDA Foods Program, the Special Milk Program, the National School Lunch Program's After-School Snack Service, the Child and Adult Care Food Program's At-Risk After-School Program, and the Summer Foodservice Program. When choosing to participate in one or more of these programs, such as the National School Lunch Program, sponsors are agreeing to offer free, reduced price, and paid meals to all students who are eligible, to offer meals that meet meal pattern and other requirements, to operate a nonprofit food service program, and to not overtly identify or discriminate against any student. So how do you determine who is eligible for free and reduced price meals? Eligibility is determined each school year based on a complete household application and by direct certification. Household applications are made available each year by Maine DOE Child Nutrition. Sponsors, such as local school districts, must make the application available to all households at or before the start of the school year. If a family chooses to apply for free and reduced price meals, they only need to complete one application for all students in their household. Sponsors cannot require households to complete an application. Direct certification is when a student is automatically eligible for free school meals based on their participation in an assistance program such as SNAP. When a student is directly certified, a household meal benefit application does not need to be submitted. Sponsors are responsible for tracking when a complete reimbursable meal is served to students. Meals served are tracked by the student's eligibility status, free, reduced price, or paid. At the end of a month, these meals are counted by student eligibility and are used to file a claim for reimbursement. The reimbursement a sponsor receives is based on the total monthly meal counts by student eligibility times the reimbursement rate by category, free, reduced, and paid. This slide shows the reimbursement rates from school year 2020. As you can see, the amount received depends on the eligibility category, and it also varies by program. School meals are planned using food-based menu planning. This means that meals and snacks are planned based on groupings of food called food components. Foods have been grouped together based upon their nutritional contribution of our diets. There are 5 food components that are used to plan reimbursable meals: fruits, vegetables, grains, meat alternate, and fluid milk. Now we will briefly cover the child nutrition programs commonly offered by school sponsors. The National School Lunch Program, or NSLP for short, provides nutritionally balanced lunch to students when school is in session. The program was established under the National School Lunch Act, signed by President Harry Truman in 1946. Under this program, meals must offer all 5 of the different food components. There are minimum serving sizes for each of the components that must be met. A variety of vegetables must be offered from the different vegetable subgroups over a 5-day week. At least 2 types of milk must be offered, fat-free or 1%, flavored or non-flavored. There are also guidelines for calories, fat, and sodium. The School Breakfast Program, or SBP for short, is a federally funded meal program providing a nutritionally balanced breakfast to students when school is in session. Reimbursable school breakfast meals offer 4 food items from 3 food components: grain, fruit, and milk. Meat alternate, and vegetables are optional in the school breakfast program. There are minimum serving sizes for all components that must be met. At least 2 types of milk must be offered, fat-free or 1%, flavored or non-flavored. And there are also guidelines for calories, fat, and sodium. The Fresh Fruit and Vegetable Program, or FFVP for short, offers fresh fruits and vegetables at no charge to students served at times outside of the breakfast and lunch serving times. FFVP is targeted to elementary school students, where over 50% of the enrollment at that school receive free and reduced price meals. Each spring, interested schools must apply by completing an online application with the state agency. Awarded schools receive funding per student to implement the program the following school year. In addition to the subsidy sponsors receive for each reimbursable meal reimbursable meal served to students, USDA offers food to sponsors participating in the National School Lunch Program. These foods consist of a wide variety of offerings, including fruits and vegetables, meats, cheese, beans, brown rice, and other whole grains, and can make up approximately 20% of a school food service program's food budget. These foods are purchased by USDA on behalf of schools with the dual purpose of supporting American agriculture and providing nutritious meals to students. The Special Milk Program provides reimbursement to sponsors that offer fluid milk to children that do not have the option to participate in any other child nutrition program, such as the NSLP and the SBP. For example, a split-session kindergarten class that is not present during breakfast or lunch service would be eligible for the Special Milk Program. The National School Lunch Program's After-School Snack Service provides reimbursement for snacks provided to school children participating in structured enrichment programs after the school day ends. Schools with 50% or greater free and reduced price eligible students may provide the snacks at no charge to any participating student. For the sponsor to receive reimbursement, the student must select snacks consisting of any 2 of the following components: meat alternate, grain, fluid milk, and fruit, vegetable combined as one component. And the components must meet minimum serving size requirements. The Child and Adult Care Food Program is another federally funded child nutrition program. CACFP provides funding to after-school enrichment programs that serve healthy meals and/or snacks to children in low-income areas. The at-risk after-school program can operate after school, on weekends, holidays, and during school breaks. In Maine, a school with at least 50% or more free and reduced eligible students that provides regularly scheduled after-school enrichment or educational activities must participate in the at-risk after-school child and adult care food program. For more information or to learn more about this requirement, please contact Alyssa Mank in our office. The Summer Food Service Program was established to ensure low-income children continue to receive nutritious meals during the summer months when school is not in session. Free meals that meet the federal nutrition guidelines are provided to all children 18 years old and younger at approved qualifying sites. To summarize, with federal child nutrition programs, the sponsor plans a meal that meets program requirements. The sponsor determines the eligibility of their students. When a reimbursable meal is selected by a student, the sponsor records it by the eligibility of that individual student. At the end of the month, the sponsor will file a monthly claim for reimbursement, reporting how many free, reduced price, and paid meals were served to students, and then will receive a subsidy payment. This concludes our introduction to child nutrition programs. For more information about the topics covered, please view our additional training modules.